last one. Let's get into the first game. It's on Thunderbird. Here we go. HerO versus Dark.
게임이 시작됩니다.
Well, this is already really interesting. He's building the pylon really far forward. He's going to wall the ramp.
Triumphant Song Gaming, HerO.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, I guess it's a newer map, so like you're just going to try everything once.
Yeah, but to break it out in GSL, it has to be good. You must have practiced it.
Yeah, I guess you throw it in here or never. His opponent?
Gosu Crew.
Wait.
Dark.
So the meme has been Dark said 12 pool is like one of the best builds ever, and I know it's not for a fact.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody knows it's not for a fact. And he didn't do it this game. Like 12 pool is actually really good here because it takes so many buildings to wall off this ramp.
I mean, I'm guessing that's why most people don't wall off their ramp,
Yeah.
right?
But
well,
clearly HerO did not care what Dark said about 12 pool.
also, yeah, Dark is not caring what Dark said about 12 pool, too.
Well, my hypothesis is that Dark said he likes 12 pool, but doesn't like 12 pool.
Dark does this. He's the biggest like cognitive dissonance master out there.
It's a big word.
Especially when he talks about balance. He's just like, well, I can't do anything, and all the other players get to play with like 3 hands. I don't know.
Canada loves Dark. I agree. Canada does love Dark.
Wow.
I speak for Canada as well.
Too many no regrets down there in the audience.
Yeah, Canada loves Dark. So this is going to be interesting. Dark already not doing what he said he would do, so I think that was a bit of a play around, you know, trying to mess with HerO a bit.
Now, do you think if you're Dark, you ever just try to play standard? Because
Yeah,
I feel
sure.
like for Dark, he's always been the one to get crazy and mix everything up.
Yeah, I think it's hard to do that against someone like HerO because HerO also does that.
Yeah, that's right.
I think, oh, this looks like a Stargate. Is this, no, never mind. Yeah, this gas is late, okay? This is just a Robo with a late gas. Might be a fake, actually. You see, he sees the Cybercore not being researched. Okay, there's Warp Gate. This looks like a Stargate because you see only Adepts and a late Warp Gate, right?
So then for Dark, I mean, he's got to have a plan of his own, but it's not 12 pool, so he's not going to try to do anything to punish this wall. Actually, does he even know about that?
Yeah.
So
Oh, he does, yeah. He's just going to play reactive. Like, he's not, there's nothing he's going to do that's crazy. He's just going to build drones reactively.
You know, he hasn't been set behind at all. I mean, he's going to expect the Adept coming in at a pretty normal time.
Yeah, this is nothing crazy here. One down gas, like everything is normal. He's just going to be building drones.
So what is the biggest benefit that HerO gets from walling at his natural instead of his main?
So the way this map works is this is the only ramp to the third base right now. You have to mine out the other area if you want to get to the third base. So if you wall this, your third base is free to take.
So I think at least one of the mineral patches has been mined out in the path to the third base. Wait,
No.
Somebody mined out a mineral.
He mined out one in the middle.
Okay.
HerO did. It'd be a little
Sorry,
weird
I'm
if
bad at
Dark
keeping
did.
track of which of our mineral patches are mined out.
Yeah. So there's not much he can do to abuse this. And that's fine. I think HerO doesn't even care. He's not going to take the third. He's just trying to mess with Dark a bit. This is a bit of a mind game by the looks of it. Might lose both Adapts. Loses one for sure.
Oh, second
pretty
one
close.
very low.
Okay. Saving that is a pretty big deal. Prism is out. This looks like he doesn't plan to take the third, though, like I said. We haven't seen a forge or anything. We see 3 gates. It looks more like aggression to me.
Yeah, but I think the real
No gas either.
telltale is like, what is Dark's reaction to this going to be? Because
It should just be a Roach Warren and play pit safe. Dark already knows something might be up. He doesn't have a scout on the gases, which is the biggest tell. So he can't be for sure. Like, he can't know for sure, but he's also just playing it cautiously. He's building a lot of units. That Immortal is, like, definitely not supposed to be out here. Yeah, you turn around. I was going to say, there's no way. Like, you just walk an Immortal away without a Prism. That's just crazy.
I thought he was like walking it to the prism, but I was like, wait, no, it's on the other side of the map. So
Yeah, he might have rallied it there by mistake.
yeah, probably just a robo rally.
Just turns it around. So far, pretty okay. 42 drones to 35. If he starts producing roaches now, he's in a good spot, but it's kind of blind, really.
Yeah, I mean, Dark said that, you know, it was the HerO's strength was that it's hard to find his weakness, so I guess that could play into his decision-making, saying, okay, I'll just play reactively this game.
It's not very many gateways. You know, it's only 40 drones and 37 probes.
Yeah, that's actually not as high a probe numbers I would have expected. Getting a nice surround there, at least
That
attempting.
actually went really well for HerO.
Yeah, I think Dark didn't expect there to be like that trailing Immortal coming
my
from
God.
behind, and now HerO's just crushing everything. What?
Dark stopped at 40 drones. If he dies here to this is going to be really weird.
Yeah, I mean, he just doesn't have that much. There's a couple of roaches popping out
Should
now.
hold this.
The Lings coming through, trying to wrap around the other side.
The prism is so
dropping
down.
so low. No, my God! No way!
What? That's his only job.
He picked it up and then lost it immediately.
Okay, well, this is going to get pushed back, but look at the worker count.
Yeah, I mean, so there's two things. First of all, Dark doesn't have a lot of workers.
If he loses this Immortal, that'd be really bad. Looks like he will.
Yeah, I think he is going to lose. I guess that means he has, what, like one Immortal back at home?
Yeah, that's the problem. The problem is that this counterattack might just kill HerO.
Yeah.
HerO's not in a bad spot economically speaking.
Oh,
but,
recall. Wait, did that corrosive vial?
Yeah, it went off.
Okay.
It hit.
It did, yeah, it looked weird there at the end. But anyway, there's a non-stop chain of roaches flooding across the map. Lings coming through. Ravagers. How do you stop this with no Immortals?
Yeah, if he has no Immortals here, you don't. If there's an Immortal here, then maybe you can.
He probably has one, right?
Yeah, he should at least have one, but he doesn't look like he does.
Wow. Okay. Well,
41 workers to 45. HerO is still ahead in workers. This is too big, though. This is too big of a push. I actually feel like HerO was in a really good spot until he lost his Prism.
yeah, that micro where he's lost both the Prism and I think an Immortal inside it.
Yeah, if he doesn't lose the Prism, he picks up 2 Immortals and walks away. And he's in the same spot now, except he has 2 Immortals and possibly a 3rd base.
Yeah, well, and a Prism. So
And a Prism.
That
yeah.
is.
Which means he has another Immortal at home because he had to build the Prism again.
Oh yeah, that's right. Damn. Well, not a great time
Is he
for
pushing out? This madman.
How are you trying to push after you just lost everything? Well,
I don't know.
let's see what the double hallucinated Phoenix info gives him. Probably information that says it's not time to push.
No. Yeah, you definitely do not push this. You just go home. Okay, he's building a robotics. Looks like it might actually be Disruptor. Right? You wouldn't go Colossus
No,
after seeing
no,
that many roaches.
I mean,
Disruptor's the only thing that makes sense.
yeah, there's not really anything else.
And a second Robo.
Well, I mean, at this point, Dark has certainly secured his side of the map.
Did HerO scout a lair?
I mean,
I don't even know if there's a lair.
I don't think he got all the way
yeah,
to
there's a lair, there's a lair.
Phoenix, but yeah, there's a lair.
Okay. The only thing that would be really scary for HerO here is if Dark goes Spire rather, because Mutas would be devastating against double Robo. But it actually looks like Infestation Pit.
You know,
2
that is
Disruptors.
something that Dark did the last time these guys played, which I think was last season in group stage. And Dark had a late game Muta switch that totally killed HerO. So
Yeah,
it'd be a
late
little
game
bit of
Mutas would
history.
Late game Mutas wouldn't be as good as like Mutas right now. Like if the Spire was like halfway done right now, HerO would actually just be dead. Like, yeah.
Well, it is those disruptors that you were talking about, no regrets. So, I mean, that's going to play into this just non-stop Roach Ravager ground army.
Yeah.
I mean, Roach Speed will help like a little bit, but
Disruptor's not very good against Swarm Host though, and that's what he's doing.
well, I mean, there's this meme with Dark and Swarm Hosts where he's like consistently has total tragedies with the Swarm Host. Wow, how did that Ling get in?
I don't know, but it's scouted the Disruptors.
Damn,
so.
that's huge.
You think he goes Disruptor drop? He's getting a Prism speed.
Look at that Ling. I mean, I think the speed could just help overall, but yeah, maybe with the disruptors.
There's 8 Swarm Hosts. Here we go. This is going to be a longer game, I think. Unless this just kills him, in which case
Swarm Host says it's going to be a longer game, especially if it were old Storm Host.
Well, maybe not, actually. This game might just end here.
Oh, especially if he can't.
Oh!
Oh, wow. That
Picked it
was...
up. I don't know if I would have picked
That was a
up.
game of chicken. I thought for sure it was going to hit.
Actually, this is the perfect attack timing because the Swarm Hosts are not in critical mass. I think 8 Swarm Hosts is not enough to really put a dent in this army, and it's mostly Roach Ravager here. This
Also,
is like the perfect attack time.
If you can get the Locust to drop on something and then pick it up immediately in the War Prism, then the first wave, you're hardly ever going to get a second wave. So
I agree.
trying to fish things out with these Purification Novas.
Oh, those are big hits.
Yeah, grabs a couple.
And he's just going to leave now. He's
Yeah.
good about it? Nice.
Yeah, and he can keep chaining these together one right after another and even pick them up if they're in danger.
The Locusts are just not going to do anything. They're about to explode. Right about and explode.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay, so the first wave of Locust is completely... Oh my god, wait. What? Why do you leave a Disruptor in the wall? That doesn't...
It was actually just rallying.
Okay, well, that's not
Oh, this is a good way
according
to
to
lose the
plan.
game.
Nidus Worm detected. No regret.
Yeah. Looks like HerO's just going for it.
Yep, I mean, he kind of has to put the pressure on. Where are those Novas going?
Well, he was about to Zealot, or Nova his Zealot, so he pulled it back.
Well, here come the Swarm Hosts. They're coming back home, and I think the hold's going to look good. Nova's not actually that great. The Zealots are in high numbers here, but Locusts are helping clean them up and occupy them.
The Roaches are on top of the Disruptors.
Yeah, well, the Defiler, or not Defilers, the Ravagers actually all going down to the Zealots in the background. And
that was a big hit.
I mean, the hits keep coming.
Yeah, HerO's going to die, though.
They'll stop coming.
If it wasn't for what was going on the other side of the map, HerO would actually have this game very easily.
These Disruptor hits are gigantic, but there's just not enough.
Not enough here. And also on the other side, there's just no economy left. 18 workers to 46. This should be a GG. Should be going down any minute now.
Dark killing everything with that Knight is so gigantic, and he will take game number 1 against HerO.
Yeah, I think that was a bit sloppy by HerO, honestly. Like the Prism control, losing the Prism and an Immortal inside, really not good. And then just leaving your wall open, really not good.
Like, you think how different the game would have been. The follow-up push goes so much better.
He can be greedier too. Like, he could have had his third faster. He could have had another Immortal.
HerO just getting a little bit ahead of himself, but certainly Dark doing a great job playing that sort of more reactionary style. I like the Swarm Host touch at the end, but I think the big victory is holding off that first big HerO push.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't amazing because he had so few drones, but what can you do, really?
Well, you can go on the map too. It's on Kairos Junction, and I mean, this is HerO's map pick. It's a much better map, I think, for that kind of style he was going to try to play.
I can almost promise you.
Well, we're not the only ones that know that. Dark knows, as he said in his interview, which ones the good units are. So I don't think it's a mystery that we're looking forward to seeing that here on this map. So let's get into it. Game number 2 on Kairos Junction.
It is HerO.
Triumphant Song Gaming, HerO.
Wow, you guessed right. Congratulations.
Yep.
You know, we don't have nameplates when it first comes up, so it's a 50-50 every time.
Yeah, it could be Dark's Protoss, I guess.
I wouldn't be a bit surprised. This is
Gosu Crew, Dark.
Alright, so we see a hatch first. Could be something like, I would love to see like a cannon rush or something, but we probably won't see it. Oh, Proxy? He's going to block the hatch or the Nexus.
Yeah, he did this against HerO last time they played,
This is really
too.
good. This makes a lot of sense, especially on this map.
Yep. Oh.
That's Chance, by the way. He said hi to me in the elevator.
Oh, wow. What a cool guy.
Oh. What?
Wait, what is he doing? Is he proxy hatching?
No, he's going to proxy the net. He's just waiting.
Okay.
There you go. I was confused for a second, too. Oh, he's going to get blocked. No. This is what he was trying to avoid. He wants to take it so bad. Oh, look at the second probes, too.
Wow,
this is going really badly.
Got far enough away to do it.
Okay, Dark's given up on it already. He's built a spawning pool in his gas. So now he's just blocking it like a Protoss would.
Wow.
How does it feel?
How the tides have changed.
Yeah.
Or turned. Whatever tides do.
Yeah.
In pods.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
They go in and out, I guess.
Yeah, they clean our laundry. What a great thing. Well, he's trying to gas steal that for a second, I thought, but unfortunately...
Yeah, he's just being annoying.
Yeah.
This is what it feels like to be a Zerg player. I hope if you're a Protoss player, you see what it looks like and what it feels like if we do the same to you.
I feel like all Zerg players just wish that they could make a Protoss player walk a mile in their shoes.
Well, this is basically what Dark is doing.
Yeah.
Because this is what probes do to us.
So annoying. Well, yeah, he almost stole the natural.
It's actually not bad, you know? Thinking about it from a strategic standpoint, if he gets the hatch block, that's really nice. If he doesn't, he still gets to scout the robo.
Mm-hmm.
A free scout, even.
Yeah, it's a little bit lost mining time, but I think you make that up in the end. It's not like
totally worth
a super big deal.
Yeah.
So what is he looking to scout here? He obviously sees the gases, sees
the
robo, and
there's nothing else you can see because this drone's gonna die.
Or
eventually.
is it?
It will definitely die.
They regenerate though.
Oh.
Okay, well they especially die if you don't move them. So.
Yeah, it was on a weird patrol.
Whoops.
But it was gonna die anyways. The adept would go up in the main or whatever. Because he can't let them see too much. Like when you start adding on your gateways, that's a big thing to not show the Zerg player. All right.
Well. Waiting to see those gateways being added on. Just utilizing the robo for that prism and letting those in is not good.
This is really annoying. Even if he just kills all these links, it's really annoying. Good control.
Save the one. Whoa! Almost gets it off. Second adept survives. 30
probes to 22 drones already, by the way. That's enough.
One of those numbers is bigger than the other.
Yeah, this is pretty bad for Dark, economically speaking. I think if HerO goes for an Immortal Sentry, he's not going to have the economy needed to actually win this game. So I'm a little bit scared for him. Also, there's no counterattack possibilities here. If you see the wall, it's basically tight for Banelings. It's a gate, cyber gate, and a stalker. Pretty sure that means it takes 10 Banelings or something like that, so never going to happen.
Yeah, realistically. So what's the play here? I think HerO is really kind of exhausted every option.
And he can't, so... Oh, this is
no
big.
way! All right, well...
Okay, well...
That answers my question.
Yeah, this is very big. I don't know why he keeps doing this.
Why would you need an Itis if you just run the Lings in anyway?
Yeah, this is a pretty big misplay from HerO. Only losing 2 probes so far, so not really punished.
Yeah, well, he still might lose some in the natural, but for the most part, this is pretty well defended. I definitely thought that was going to get more damage.
33 to 36 still, though, so the probe count is still way higher than the drone count.
Oh, he's going back in for it. That was cute micro there at the end. But
adding on the gases after the probe, or the circling dies. I don't know if Dark can tell that this is not an all-in yet. I think there's not enough gateways there.
I was looking to see where the Overlord was near the base, but it's near the main, not the natural.
Oh, this is so smart from HerO. As long as he doesn't just get run by again. I'll be so sad if there's nothing in the wall again. Please.
Uh-oh.
Please.
Well, that's what our observer is showing us. That is, in fact, a wide open wall.
No.
Oh, he's so close. No! Letting all those Zerglings all the way into the main man. HerO just needs a depot.
This is a nice wall in the main, actually. There's not really... Yeah, this feels bad, but at the same time, HerO is actually playing a defensive game and Dark is being aggressive, so this is not bad for HerO.
Well, big surprise, Dark playing aggressively, but I think HerO playing defensively is a little bit more surprising to me. Oh, losing 4, maybe even 5? Looks like it's just 4.
I think once he sees all these roaches and lings, he feels like $1 million.
HerO does.
Yeah, HerO feels like $1 million right now. Because he needs to know that this is obviously units that aren't drones. So, and he can't really push across the map with these. He could try, but chances are like these Immortals are just going to destroy anything that comes across the map. As long as HerO does a really good job of controlling it.
Well, I mean, we saw that little mess up in game number 1 that was pretty big.
True.
But he should kind of say...
This is a big all-in, and HerO has not taken his 3rd yet.
Yeah, I guess the Overlord there could... I don't think you can see the mineral patch for the 3rd.
So he knows. He has to know. There's way too many Lings for it to not be an all-in. Like, Lings feel so bad on the defense. So, but they're pretty good on the offense.
Well, the Lings are out there on the map, but...
Oh, he's going for it. This is so smart. Normally, Protosses would be freaking out right now, bring these Immortals at home, but he's not. I really like this play. Because this kind of forces units to be at home no matter what, and if he doesn't leave units here, he can do some drone damage.
Yeah, I mean, already Dark's drone count is pretty low, all things considered.
Yes.
So you definitely don't want to take any more of that. So, I mean, at least he knows where the prism is. That's going to help him.
I don't know what Dark is doing here. Like, he's just pumping Roach Ling still. No drones, just
22 Lings on the way, yeah.
Like, that's so many Lings. Oh, what?
What is he doing?
Please don't move out.
Why are those Ravagers there? I mean, I guess I know where they're there, but I mean, is this going to be good enough? Look at how much damage is being reduced there. I mean, thankfully, some of the sentries are going down. How good are these force fields? The answer's pretty good, but they don't actually stop the sentries from going down. The Lings actually break through in a big way.
Well, Dark wins this game.
And now everything's dead, so...
I don't understand why we were moved out. Like, we had full vision that he wasn't building drones with the Prism.
Yeah, I was also pretty confused about this. This is,
Oh, can he save all of them? He can save almost all of them.
Whoa!
Oh, okay, 3 of them.
Yeah,
Good.
3 out of 4 is not bad, but I mean,
he can still hold. But this was way harder than it should be now.
He lost so much there. He lost every single sentry.
Yeah, this was supposed to be 100 times easier because he was supposed to just sit at home with these.
Well, I mean, this is still going to be an incredibly difficult hold to come down, especially if he lands some of those biles chipping away.
I feel like HerO misread this a little bit.
Yeah, also his army was maybe a little bit too overconfidently positioned out there on the map.
I think what HerO read this as is, oh, Dark is really scared of my all-in, you know? Like, I should attack him, which is weird.
Yeah, in fact, Dark was not scared of his all-in. He crushed it.
For it, too.
So.
Well, he was going to all-in him. Okay, so now I think Dark is in a great spot. I don't know how HerO can really push. Also, the 3rd base is starting to get droned up a bit. HerO's trying Robo Bay. I'd like. That allows him to, you know, go Disruptor if he's really far behind.
Oh no, not again. Not like this. A nice force field wall, but it doesn't really stop anything from getting through. And once again, history repeats itself. Dark killing everything. HerO is just falling apart here.
Yeah, this is gotta be it. I don't know how you can really defend now because this army's already in your natural. GG's called, yeah.
Damn, Dark. Are we just gonna see a 2-3-0s today? No regret.
I hope not. This seems to happen every time I cast, though.
I mean, that would, yeah, the caster curse is alive and well here. Wow, what a dominant victory. HerO with his head in his hands. I mean...
Yeah, I think he has to know he's not playing well because this is not a loss that you should take.
Yeah.
Like, if you're that Protoss player, you're like, oh, if I don't move out, I can probably win this game.
Well, even then, it's fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. I mean, you're going to lose the game at that point. Well, a not-so-triumphant song for HerO just yet, but let's see. Third map is it Kairos? No, King's Cove.
Which is Dark's pick. King's Cove is a really hard map to be aggressive on. So we'll see if he can do something here, but I feel like he won't be able to be honest.
Honestly, it looks like HerO's kind of getting in his own head a little bit about this. He knows he's kind of struggling with some obvious errors. But I mean, if you can sort of identify those deficiencies and fix them for this last game, maybe he'll be able to make a comeback. Let's get into King's Cove for game number 3.
게임이 시작됩니다.
In the bottom right corner.
Triumphant Song Gaming, HerO.
I always try to tell who has the louder cheers, because these are both pretty popular players. And this is the Zerg player.
Gosu Crew, Dark.
Nice.
There we
Nice
go.
save there.
Dude, Caster Park, he was introing him. He says the player name, and then he just pauses.
You gotta stop listening to Caster Park, man. You
Yeah,
gotta look at what's
he
on your
definitely
screen.
trolled me on that one. Well, anyway, the hatchery, nice to see it being built back at home this time, not trying to do any shenanigans.
One thing I would like to note to everybody who says 12 pool is good because Dark says it's good, 12 pool hasn't been seen once here.
You would think that Dark, as the evangelist of that build, or at least saying the build, not doing the build, would at least pull it out.
Yeah.
But maybe,
It's a mind game.
yeah, maybe not only is it a mind game, but what if he also is saving it to pull it out when he plays the rest of the Protoss players?
Well, then you wouldn't say it's really good, would you?
Yeah, that would actually be a little bit counterintuitive. All right, I thought there was like some big brain way that he could do it, but no.
Well, Gate Cyber, before Nexus, this is quite uncommon, I think.
I mean, I guess, what is that? Just maybe you're worried?
Well, normally you go Gate Nexus Cyber.
Yeah.
Sometimes with gas first, sometimes without, especially if you don't scout. Gas first is pretty good. But yeah, we don't see that. He's playing I don't feel like he's playing safe. I feel like he's playing more aggressive than safe. Tends to be that way, unless he is just playing really safe. The thing is, the Cybercore doesn't really save you from much, so...
Well, it's a building that exists and blocks, so, I mean, I guess that's the best you can say for that.
The only thing is the Adept is quite fast right now.
Yeah, I mean, the scouting information for sure is going to be good. Let's see what he does with it. Probe just now coming in. Let's
Why
see
even probe scout if you go Gate Cyber?
Yeah, it does feel a little bit redundant. The Adept wouldn't be even that much later, and he's still going to be able to scout the third with the probe, too.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious. I mean, there's got to be reasons for these things that I don't understand. Stargate on the way. I like it. We're going to shake it up a bit. I don't think RoboPlay has as much use on this map. The third base is quite hard to attack, and the fourth base is wide open, so...
Wow. Well, I mean, for the third base specifically, I mean, once that comes up, I mean, there's all the it's going to be super vulnerable to things like drops. That's something that HerO did quite extensively to get to this place. I'm sure Dark's aware of that, but oh no, he's going to let more Lings in.
Yeah,
wow.
that's okay. These are the first two. Can't really do much here unless your Adept stays at home.
I mean, information is one of those things that
that
all
is
Zerg
nice.
players complain about. Like, I couldn't get in there and scout him. How am I supposed to know there's just built it?
Yeah, here comes the counter damage, though. Good thing we've got scouting because we have a bunch of our drones now.
I mean, what would you be doing with the Zerglings back at home? Defending?
Yeah.
Well, there they
So
are.
far, 3 drones, not the worst, but that's a pretty big deal. So.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, especially if you don't kill either Adept.
Oh, he's going to get out with both. Nice.
Yeah.
Well controlled, really well controlled.
Okay, so HerO's like on point with that. I'm still not totally sure about that opener, but we'll figure it out. Okay, right as we get done saying he has good control.
Well,
Wow,
I mean,
thanks, HerO.
No amount of control will save you there.
Well, he could have like not stood them totally still.
Sure, I agree, but they still would have died.
Right. Well, he would have had to work for it. Maybe you hide them in a special place out there on the map.
Sure, that would have worked, I guess. Oracle on the way, still no Spore Caller, and this Queen is actually supply blocked. Uh-oh.
Is he really going to try to break through here? I mean, I guess there is only one Stalker, but
He'll make you build a pylon.
yeah, he'll just wall behind it. Okay, well, sucks to be that Stalker, but the Oracle actually should be okay.
Oh, this is cute.
One,
He's going to save 2 of them.
Yeah, it does save a couple of them. But hey, the Zerglings make it through, and
Killed the Stalker too.
Yeah,
So if you're quick enough, you could have sent your Overwood in because the Stalker's dead.
oh yeah, actually.
But he doesn't really need to because he already knows it's not a big all-in, or at least it shouldn't be.
Yeah, I mean, there are still going to be quite a few Zerglings out there, but it's not like you have to worry about those breaking through your wall, especially with Oracles out. But
Yeah,
I mean,
Dark's drone count is still very low, by the way. He's also building 4 Overlords right now.
yeah, I thought that was just because he had lost a few drones, but he didn't actually lose that many anyway. So
He lost 3.
yeah, he would be at like 37 right now. So
I don't know about that one, but
Not a
he
huge
warped
one.
in his out there.
yeah, I mean, I thought it was gonna like block the other angle, but I'm like, no.
Is that a 3rd? Or oh my god, it is. He's building a 4th Oracle too.
what? Okay.
Why? I wonder. I'm very curious. I mean, this is something unique. I haven't seen this too much.
Yeah, I mean, Mass Oracle was like a thing back in the
no.
day, but I don't know if you go up to 4.
Do you think is that a second Robo? Oh my god, it is, isn't it? Is that a second or the first one? I didn't see.
I think
that might be
it's
the first one, actually.
First one.
Okay. There's a thing you can do if you go like Stargates. If you go like double Stargate, double Robo, or something crazy like that. That's really annoying. Because you can't go Stargate or Spire units because they got Phoenixes, and you can't go ground units because they have Immortals.
What do you do?
You don't.
No, man, that's not a good option. I mean, I would like to see this be a close series. Obviously, 3-0s show that one player is very dominant, but for Dark, I definitely didn't expect it to kind of turn out this way. I really want to see what's going to happen with all these Oracles out on the map. What's the plan here?
I think the plan is just to revelate, make sure he's not going anything that you don't want him to. For example, Spire or, Nidus or something. And you just kind of try to pick off drones as you can, maybe stop them from taking up 4th. That's basically what you do.
Yeah,
There's quite a few Oracles to do that. Normally you'd only do it with 2, but 4 is maybe enough to snipe Queens. Looks like what he's going to try and do.
Going to try to do it. Gets 1. Is he going to get 2?
Might get 2.
Whoa! Very close, that heal. The new Transfuse is actually almost better there in that situation because it keeps baiting the Oracles to come in.
Look at that.
Wow.
That was really nice control. Saving 3 Oracles, killing 2 Queens and 5 drones. Not quite enough units here, though. He should have left at least 1 Oracle at home.
Yeah, he's going to force a cancel, and I'm just like, okay, well, I guess he
either forced to cancel or kills 4 sentries here. Okay.
yeah, going for the sentries by far, even just forcing out that energy is still a little bit of a
He
win.
wasn't going to get the cancel anyways. That was the best use of his money. All right,
Yeah.
we see a Hydra Den and a Baneley Nest. This might be a longer game. This might be the longest game in the series.
Oh, well, of the day, too, because our first series was very short
It's very possible.
as well. We're just
Hydra.
going to be done in like an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We're going to grab the money and leave.
Basically.
They'll never take it from us.
Hydra range first. That also shows a bit more of a defensive player. Double spines. He's
Yeah.
just playing passive.
Yeah, I mean, it'll certainly help against the air for sure, but still coming in here, this is quite a bit of damage. 1, 2, 3, actually only 3 probes, or drones. I thought he was going to get a little bit more than that.
He's doing a good job. The one thing that's odd is the probe to drone count is really, really different. 61 probe or drones to 44 probes. It's a pretty big difference.
Yeah, he definitely stopped a little bit early there.
Still has no probes at his 3rd.
Yeah, I was thinking, so he goes up to 3 bases, but then he also stops probe production, so...
I feel like he should not be stopping probe production.
I mean, he definitely needs to keep the immortal count up.
Oh, there's double robo. Oh my god. That is a million immortals.
Well, yeah, so he has a million immortals, but he doesn't really have that great an economy, so...
I think this might even be an all-in.
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, he definitely is thinking only about the other side of the map, not about building more units that mine minerals.
If the Bane speed gets up, though, I don't know how you do this. Also, look at the creep. The creep is covering his base. This is one hell of a push, but I don't think it can do much, to be honest. He's going to hit, actually, right when Baneley speed finishes. Did it already finish?
I mean, it's, yeah, I think it already did, yeah.
It either finished or he canceled it. I don't think he would cancel it, so...
Man, we are really going the distance.
Oh, he did
here.
cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's Bane dropping. Oh my god, this is so smart.
What is this, 2012? I don't know.
This is going to work, most likely. As long as he keeps his army clumped.
Nice cancel there, coming up. I mean,
Oh
this
my
is
God.
it for HerO. He's got to push up this ramp,
Oh,
and
they
here
do
we
it,
go.
Here it goes. He
The
gets split.
Rain of the Bane, causing a lot, I guess lots of pain there.
Oh, actually, not doing too much, to be honest.
It blows up all of the sentries though, but,
Yeah, but
look at
we've
these
got
immortals.
yeah. And he still has 3 sentries here. He can do another force shield. He's
Oh,
not.
whoa,
There
the
we go.
Banelings run in, the Banelings run out. Can't explain that. Some decent Baneling connections there, right in the middle of everything, but look at the Warp Prism Micro. Those Immortals are staying alive with just slivers of HP. There's still plenty of Hydras though, or is there?
There is. Certainly.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna break this.
Wow, that was so close. Volatile is perched on
Wow.
a knife's edge, but yeah, in the
That
end,
was really hard
everything's
to
gonna die
call.
here.
I don't think you can even build probes off this from this position. Okay, he started his probe
Wow.
production. What's the upgrades actually? Maybe he can.
That
He
was
actually has
incredible.
He has better upgrades. Maybe he can. He needs a Templar Archives.
I almost thought for sure that Dark was just super dead there, and then, or after the Banelings didn't work, but he actually did get a couple of decent connections after that, even though they weren't in the drops
HerO
anymore.
is not going to be able to hold this. This is a big, big attack.
Especially not losing these sentries, trying to hold it off by microing these Immortals, but
yeah,
they don't
too
deal
many
well.
Hydras and the 2 in their base. This should be it. 1 Mortal goes down. Probes are fighting.
Dark is about to give us our second 3-0
yeah.
of the day. We are speed running this round of 8.
Oh, he's dancing!
Oh, no! I love it!
Oh!
Get out of my game! So
Wow.
sick to see the machismo, the charisma, the chutzpah of our
Yeah.
Zerg player here. Dark, this is why
GG.
you love him, it's why you hate him. Dark, 3-0 HerO to advance to the semifinals. GSL.
What a cheeky way to do it.
Damn.
Dancing his units after 3-0.
I love it. Wow. Well, it doesn't get much more dominant than that. I love it. Right after you BM your opponent, you go over to shake his hand. He's like,
He's like,
I would
"Sorry
have
for
just
that,
turned
man."
around the other way. No mercy there. Wow, Dark, a stone cold killer.